Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord Yahweh Shemashai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises going on unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakodash. Double honors apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, beloved Akim, that is pushing his word in sincerity and truth, with humiliation on the cross forwards. To you I salute. This is the brother Desire. I'm back at you with another lesson to spirit power, Yahweh Shemashai. This is Lock here. I want to get in a brief lesson because don't get hard. These people try to fight against the pricks. So not Salaki misquoted, kick against the pricks. Ain't nothing they can do. Yeah, I know that with prophecy because the system, alright, it's gonna come down to digital IDs being implemented. Alright. There's gonna be a lot of facial recognition, fingerprint, biometrics. Alright. Most everywhere you go. Alright. Dark times ahead. And even though a lot of people, might not be down with it, ain't nothing they can do. Cause alright, the image of the beast is speaking as how it's speaking through the system. Alright. They're gonna put things in place where people ain't gonna have no other choice. Some people might rebel, but ain't nothing much you can do because it's prophecy. Okay? We can't do nothing against truth but for the truth. Okay? Everything will come to the remote size mouth will not return on them void. At the end it shall speak. Alright, now what inspired me to do this lesson is this. What's happening over here in our country, the Bahamas, unions push back against PHA, that's Public Hospitals Authority, plan, that's an acronym, to replace badge swiping with fingerprints. Alright? Now, they usually use their badges to access certain things, clock in and do various things, but they're getting done away with the fingerprint, the biometrics. And you have a lot of people ain't down with it because they look at their data being shared or privacy concerns. But hey, this way is all headed. They ain't seen nothing yet. Alright? I think there's an article we're going into 2028. 50 countries will be aligned up to enroll in that digital ID. So, pretty much these times are coming. I think I screenshotted it. Give me a minute. UN campaign aims to enroll 50 countries in digital ID initiative by 2028. You see that? So, we a part of that. The Bahamas is a part of that. So, ain't nothing these people could do. It's prophecy. 50 countries. You think we gonna get left out? Alright, we is another promise of Babylon, aka America. Alright, you see right now, we have an upcoming general election, and pretty much they want to use biometric voters card. Get rid of all what do you call it now? I forget what you call it. The whole process, But let's get into read a little bit of the article. It says key unions representing healthcare workers are pushing back against the Public Hospitals Authority's plan to replace badge swiping with biometric fingerprint scanning, arguing the move is not only unlawful but raises serious privacy concerns. All right, and I see a lot of these unions. They pushing back with a lot of things. Then you have this other site called Oracle, where you know people even want to partake into that, and you know pretty much they don't want to comply. So they have the union supporting them, but only so much the union could do. All right, only so much the union could do. It says the PHA announced a planned switch in a notice to staff last week, advising that fingerprint enrollment will begin on Monday, December 1st. You see that? So they ain't playing. All right, they ain't playing. All right, okay, they're speaking, boy. All right, it's speaking. Okay, the authority said ID badges will no longer be used. All right, to clock in and out. Instead, employees will use the fingerprint template to record their time and attendance. A move unions say violates the Employment Act. Staff were also advised that they would be issued updated ID badges to meet international standards and enhance security. You see that? It says Bahamas Public Service Union President Kimsey Ferguson, who union whose union represent whose union represents PHA support staff, clerical workers, laboratory, and morgue employees, opposed the changes yesterday, saying he's written to the PHA officials warning of the legal breach. He also plans to advise workers to ignore the directive. So you see how they kicking against the pricks. All right, they ain't down with this process, but ain't nothing they could do. All right, ain't nothing what they could do. All right, it says in the letter written to PHA officials, he cited Section 67 of the Employment Act, which states that no employer may require an employee, as a condition of employment or continued employment, to provide fingerprints or undergo a lie detector test. The letter was also copied to the Labor Minister, P.A. Glover Rule, and other officials. The law is the law, Mr. Ferguson told the Tribune yesterday. It is very disappointing to note that this is a government that is having disregard for the law. You see what's happening? Might cause a uproar. All right, but ain't nothing much they can do because it's prophecy. Bahamas Nurses Union President Muriel Lightman also opposed the plan yesterday, raising not only legal concerns but privacy fears as well. She said she became aware of the proposal last year but believed it would be implemented after raising objections to its legality. I cannot agree. I cannot agree. I cannot agree. Something that's going to ask us to go against the law. She said, adding that the union sees no need for the switch. She said officials already have cameras to verify who's clocking in, along with other measures. All right, they want to store your data. She questioned where employees' biometric information would be stored and whether the PHA had fully considered privacy risk involved. You have to be concerned as to where this information is going and who's going to be able to get this. So it is a lot of concerns, and I don't think this would be a direction the PHA would want to go in at this time, Miss Lightburn stressed. But hey, at the end of the day, it's prophecy. All right, because that's where everything is headed. All right, the infrastructure now is being set up. You see the article I just screenshot by 2028. So don't care how hard they try to kick the bricks. You nothing they can do because it's prophecy. It's coming. All these other countries setting up these digital IDs, biometrics, fingerprint scanning, and all this. This way is all headed. Dystopian future. Nightmarish future. Whereby they want to track, trace, control you. tell you what to do, tell you where to go, tell you what to do, tell you what you need to eat, how you need to sleep, everything. Life will not be the same no more. So even though they fighting against this, hey, this still coming. It's prophecy. It says Mr. Ferguson meanwhile warned that fingerprints are highly sensitive personal data that could be misused, saying technology makes it easier for biometric information to be exploited. Your fingerprint is unique to you and it shows up someplace. There's no excuse as to how it would have gotten there because nobody giving consideration that somebody's going to misuse a fingerprint, he added. In a statement, the PHA acknowledged the importance of protecting staff data, assuring the fingerprint templates are stored as encoded information and linked only to employees' HR IDs. The authority added that the system improves accurate. The authority added that the system, all right, approves accuracy, eliminates body punching, and streamlines and attendance tracking. Still, both union leaders insisted their members will not be forced to provide fingerprints. Mr. Ferguson also warned that if the PHA intends to proceed, the union is confident that the court would have no issue granting an injunction, adding that the authority could also expose itself to liability. Dr. Cheryl Lockhart, president of the Consulting Physician Staff Association, said that although the policy doesn't apply to her members, she stands in solidarity with other unions. She added that the SBA would also reject the measure if it has affected them. Alright, so you see how crazy it is? It says the authority added that the system improves accuracy, eliminates body punching, and streamline attendance tracking. Boy, I tell you. Okay, it also says in a statement, the PHA acknowledged the intendance of protecting staff data. That's what it's all about, your data. All right, your data. All right, which is going to be maybe shared through various different government entities. All right, they want to know everything about you. All right, life as you know it will change. This is not going to remain the same. All right, we ain't ignorant of Satan devices. We know what's coming. We know what's coming. Verse Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright, the infrastructure is being set up. Regardless of how hard they try to kick against the brick. Or try to fight prophecy, nothing they can do. Alright? Okay, ain't nothing they can do. This is Isaiah 55. Let me start at verse 8. It says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For as the heaven are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and return it not thither. You see that? They ain't gonna never return. But water the earth and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth over 2,000 years ago. It shall not return unto me for it, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and prosper in the thing whereto I have sent it. Alright? Okay? That's prophecy. And he magnified his word above his name. That's prophecy. Alright? This is coming. Dystopian nightmare is coming. Alright? You know, you will be tracked. You will be traced everywhere you go. Monitored on your job. Everything. They'll know everything about you. Alright? Don't care how they try to fight against this. This is coming. Okay? So, we in beautiful times, man. Yeah, man. But I just want to bring out to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai. Yeah, man. Shalom.